What if your web browser could do stuff for you? Perplexity Comet just dropped and it is unlike anything that you've ever seen. It is not just about visiting websites. This browser is an intelligent agent that can check your emails, book meeting slots, or even do online shopping for you. Get ready because the future of internet is here. This is how it looks. It looks very similar to Safari and Chrome once installed, and it can also import all your data from Google Chrome in a single click, including all your profiles and icons and themes, and everything is pretty much similar to Google Chrome. So let's go ahead and install it. So once the browser is installed, you can see that the interface is pretty much similar to Safari or Google Chrome. The differences that you might see here is that you have Perplexity as the home page, and you have a chat box right here at the center of the screen with this nice looking widgets that give you access to quick information and quick actions. On the top right corner, you can see that there is a button for Perplexity Assistant, which we will explore a little later. Like Chrome, you can customize your profile, your image and everything in Comet as well, because it is built on the Chromium platform. Another thing that is different about Comet is that it claims to have 40% faster speeds compared to Chrome, 40% faster page loads compared to Chrome. And the reason why it says is because it has embedded AI functionalities directly into the browser architecture. Also, it has reduced extension overhead and it has AI driven resource management. Now, because of all this, Comet claims that it will be able to perform much faster and better compared to Chrome. The other thing that you can notice here is that Comet has Perplexity as the default search engine. So in the navigation bar, you can see Perplexity as the default. Even in the main home page or the new tab page, you have a chat window which defaults to Perplexity, and the assistant is also powered by Perplexity. The other thing that I really liked about this is this widget function where you can have quick actions pinned directly on the home page instead of just plain and simple websites. One interesting thing here is this Zen mode, which allows you to hear focus music when you are working or just want to have this as the background music. So I really like this function about Comet. Alright, so one core function of the Comet browser is AI powered summarization. So let's look at some demos for this core function. The first thing I want to show you is YouTube. Now, we all watch a lot of long form videos on YouTube. With the power of Comet, what you can do is you can instantly summarize any long form video quickly into its key points. For example, here you can see that this is a 3-hour long podcast. With just one click of a button over here, I can ask Comet to summarize. The next thing, I can ask in a similar manner the assistant to summarize all the comments on, let's say, a web page like Reddit or X. Next, I can also ask it to summarize everything on different pages. But the wow part is that you can ask Comet to summarize all your open tabs with one click. So here it starts working on all the different open tabs that are there on your browser, and it will give you a quick summary of all the current open tabs. How cool is that? The other nice thing about Assistant is with just one click, you can group all your tabs by topic. So once you click this, it will start working. It will determine which all tabs are open, and you can see it has quickly grouped all the tabs under 1, 2, 3 and 4 different groups on its own, right? It'll even give you a summary of everything where each group, each category now has its own group with different theme colors, and if you need even further customization or regrouping, you can just ask it to do so. This alone saves a lot of time for people who are habituated to work with a lot of open browser windows. The other thing you might be able to notice here is that I have changed the widget layouts over here. So instead of pinning websites and pinning widgets, now you can actually edit widgets and add these agentic actions over here, so that you don't have to keep on typing every time you want to do something. You basically have a shortcut to get things done. Let us now look into how Comet can connect with your Gmail and Google Calendar to act as your personal assistant. Here you can see that it can summarize your recent emails, it can highlight upcoming deadlines from your emails, it can also find important unanswered emails with just one click. When it is able to connect to your calendar, you can ask it about your upcoming meetings, who you are meeting with, and also suggest you focus time slots based on your calendar, and also ask it schedule for specific days. On the home page in the chat window, you can ask it to find emails from your teammates, and it will give you the link to those emails, which you can click and open. You can then open the assistant window and ask it for specific actions or draft replies. It not only drafts the replies for you, but you can also review it and schedule events or even send emails right from the assistant window. One thing to note over here is that you don't even need to type all of this into the window. There is a neat voice mode you can activate, which will enable you to essentially talk to the browser and get things done. Beside the voice mode, for which there is also a shortcut to activate it, which is Alt Shift V button or Alt Shift key combination, you can also summarize the web page that you are on. Next up, let's talk about the advanced research capabilities of Comet powered by Perplexity. Here you can see in the search bar, we can ask Comet to, let's say, make a detailed breakdown of capabilities of MacBook Air versus Surface Pro, and let's hit enter. So you select the deep research option over here and press enter, and it will take a couple of minutes to put together a detailed report for you. It will give you a comprehensive comparison of the capabilities of both the devices and its pricing and all of it, and give you a detailed breakdown of all the different aspects that you might want to know. Not only that, you can also conduct professional market research. For example, you want a thesis on the state of self-driving by 2030, or you want the latest scientific research on any breakthrough treatments that are under development, or you want to know the effect of alcohol on health and stuff like that. You want to plan a 3-month road trip across Europe on a limited budget. All these things you can ask Comet to simplify for you using this research mode. To give you one more example, let's say you want to know all the different information on the internet about iPhone 17 leaks. You can just ask this, select the option, and it'll start to do the deep research for you, and you also have the option to add additional details and clarifications that you want the research to focus on. So here you can see that after a quick research, it tells you what are the devices that are expected, what is the announcement window that is expected for this, and what are the form factor changes, what are the display upgrades, the performance and thermal management, all these camera enhancement and stuff like that. It gives you a detailed breakdown of the entire topic in minutes. The most important point that you should remember in all of this is that people who use these tools and who learn to leverage the power of AI are going to have a massive advantage. So if you're serious about productivity, or if you're serious about staying ahead of the curve in your passion profession, then I encourage you to keep experimenting and keep learning about all these new developments that are happening around us. And also, if you want to stay connected to a group of like-minded people, you can check out the link in the description and join my private VIP Telegram community, where we plan to have in-depth discussion around all these AI developments and also share tips, tricks, and tactics on how you can leverage the power of AI in your day-to-day life. Also, if you would like to have access to Perplexity Comet's browser, and if you have a pro subscription, I have a bunch of invites that I can share with you. For that, please click on the link in the description, join my Telegram group, where I'll be sharing the invites that I have to the people who are part of the group. I hope you found this video useful. Share your questions and feedback in the comment section below. My name is Prateek, and I will see you in the next video.